Hello everyone, welcome to Global Online. Today we will focus on logical reasoning, previous year questions explained in detail with solutions. So guys, this is a lecture 2, and in this lecture we will be covering step by step important concepts and question solving strategies to boost your CLAT preparation. Also, we are excited to announce that our new live batch for CLAT 2026 is started from 8th of September 2025. In this batch, you will get daily live classes, recorded video lectures, complete syllabus notes, mock test, and large set of MCQs for practice. For enrollment, you can also contact us on WhatsApp or you can join by downloading the Global Online app. Now we will read the passage and we'll discuss each questions and look at how to arrive the correct answer using evidences from the text. Let's dive in. So the passage is, while a majority of homeless group exist solely in modernized culture, homelessness remains a problem throughout the world. Everywhere there are people in constant search of food, water and shelter. Many of these people have nowhere to go and can find no end or relief to their suffering. Homelessness was originally believed to be a cultural problem but is now revealing itself as a global problem. It is a problem suffered by all of humanity and must be faced and solved as such. Although this problem exists everywhere, it is more severe in certain parts of the world due to the differing circumstances of homelessness around the world. There can be no one solution or one set of guidelines for everyone to follow. Even the United States constantly struggles with the homelessness despite being one of the wealthiest countries in the world. According to 2005 survey by United Nations, 1.6 billion people lack adequate housing. Causes vary depending on the place and person. Common reasons include lack of affordable housing, poverty, lack of mental health service, and more. Homelessness is rooted in systemic failure that fails to protect those who are most vulnerable. Approximately 5,80,000 people experience homelessness on any given night in the United States, as stated by the Housing and Urban Development, that is HUD Department of the United States. The number of individuals experiencing homelessness varies by region, with urban areas experiencing high rate of homelessness compared to the rural area. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated homelessness and housing insecurity, leading to increased rate of eviction, employment, and housing instability. Using social distancing measures to curb the virus transmission has presented difficulties for the homeless shelters and service provided in the maintaining their capacity. The economic fallout from the pandemic has further strained a resources and support system for individuals and families experiencing homelessness. So this is the passage. In order to summarize this passage, homelessness is a global problem and it is not just limited to modernized or industrialized country. Though it may differ in severity across regions, approximately it is being said that 1.6 billion people lack adequate housing globally, and in the US alone, an estimated 5,80,000 people experience homelessness on the any given night. The causes of homelessness are varied and location dependent, but commonly include poverty, lack of affordable housing, inadequate mental health service, and systemic failure that leave the vulnerable unprotected. Urban areas have higher rates of homelessness compared to the rural area. We also seen in passage that the COVID-19 pandemic has worsened homelessness by increasing eviction, unemployment, and housing instability, and by straining shelter capacities and support system. The passage stressed that because homelessness varies widely by context, there is no single solution or set of guidelines that can be applied everywhere. Let's move to the questions. First one is, for the above paragraph, which of the following statement is true? When people in industrialized civilization thinks of homelessness, they generally imagine third world countries where poverty is rampant. Generally, the impoverished are thought of the exist in the third world countries only, but they are present even in the largest cities of the world. Option C is, homelessness increases due to a major turbulence on the economic and cultural aspects. Option D is all of the above. So let's look for the keywords in the passage. So passage says that according to 2005 survey by United Nations, 1.6 billion people lack adequate housing. The cause vary depending on the place and person. Common reasons include a lack of affordable housing, poverty, a lack of mental health service, and more. So, as per this section in this passage, the passage makes it clear that homelessness is not limited by country's wealth, it is found everywhere. The US, in an example of a wealthy country with significant homelessness, passage also directly links homelessness to economic and cultural disruption like the pandemic. So, option A is not supported. The passage doesn't say people in rich countries see homelessness as only a third world issue. Option B is also incorrect because impoverished people exist in all cities, including those in wealthy countries. Option C is directly supported. Major economic and cultural turbulence like the pandemic increases homelessness. So, the correct answer will be option C. Homelessness increases due to a major turbulence on the economic and cultural aspects. So, let's move to the next question. There are several causes of homelessness. Which of the following is the least likely a cause of homelessness? Options are given: violence in the home, loss of job or income, substance abuse, and proper health care. Let's think step by step. The passage lists lack of affordable housing, poverty, unemployment that is implied by the job loss, and lack of mental health service as a causes. Violence in the home, substance abuse, and loss of income are all plausible causes, even if not explicitly mentioned. But the proper healthcare would actually help prevent homelessness, not cause it. So the least likely cause is option D, proper healthcare. So the option D will be the correct answer here. Let's move to the next question. Homelessness in the case of mental illness can be amplified because of following reasons. Reasons are given. The stress of being homelessness may exacerbate previous mental illness and encourage anxiety, fear, depression, sleeplessness, and substance abuse. People with mental illness remains homeless for a longer period of time and have less contact with the family and friends. Poor mental health predisposes individuals to homelessness, and homelessness exposes individuals further to particularly severe health problems. And option D is all of the above. This passage links lack of mental health service to homelessness but doesn't detail the interaction. We can see in the passage. While not directly stated in the passage, all three options ABC are logical and commonly accepted amplifications. So the most correct answer is option D, which is all of the above. Let's move to the next question. Homelessness in reference to the above paragraph can be observed most closely in the form of option A, inadequate entertainment avenues, shortage of appreciated clothing, poor prospects for employment, and inadequate medical service. Let's look into the passage. The passage primarily discusses lack of shelter, housing, and support service, especially mental health service. The option A and B are not mentioned in the passage. Poor employment prospects are implied but not the main focus, but lack of mental health services and support is directly stated as a key issue. So the correct answer will be option D, inadequate medical services. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is not myth about people experiencing homelessness? Option A, people who are homeless choose to be so by themselves. People experiencing homeless are lazy. All people who experience homelessness are addicts. People experiencing homelessness find it difficult to obtain a job. This passage emphasizes that homelessness is a caused by systemic issue and not an individual failing or a choice. So the option A, B, and C are common myths. Homelessness is not a choice, not due to laziness, and not all are addicts. So the option D is not a myth. Systemic barrier do make it difficult for homeless people to find a job, as the passage implies. So the correct answer will be option D. People experiencing homelessness find it difficult to obtain a job. So guys, we have seen a step-by-step breakdown of how to approach a logical reasoning MCQ using evidences from the passage. Always remember, look for the direct support in the text. Don't assume beyond what is stated in the passage. Eliminate clearly unsupported options first. That is most important. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more CLAT and reasoning content. Good luck with your preparation and see you in the next video. Thank you.